Howdy, everybody. ScottFree4all here. We're having a good Wednesday. We already have some people in the house. We've got Scorp in the house. We got David George in the house. And we got people coming over. We got Model House Man. How are you, buddy? I know that FSG is finishing up his stream, so we will have more people join once he wraps up and sends them over here. How was everybody? FSG had a good stream. He's almost done. Okay. Yeah, he usually doesn't go too much over 2 hours, and that's fine. I figure we'll just get started, and then people can start coming in and joining us. So we are going to do the No Man's Land map that Argsy and FSG made for everybody, and we're gonna do something interesting, and I'll wait to explain it once we have more people in line. But my original plan was to do this as a multiplayer live stream, and I couldn't really get it to work. Our buddy Fusion Simulations got it to work in like 20 minutes, but having gone through all that, also working with some other people, and just realizing that this is probably not the best map to do a multiplayer server, Mark Thor suggested that we kind of make a challenge out of it and get other YouTubers involved. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be fun. There's Saran. How are you, Saran? Good to see you. Coming over from FSG's live stream. Am I live streaming Friday also? Model House Man, I am not. My daughter is getting married on Saturday, and so there's a lot of family stuff going on Friday, as well as a rehearsal and rehearsal dinner. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to participate in the fundraiser. I already talked to Nick about it. I'm going to try to help him out in some other ways. So, but I am glad that he's doing that. And we got Corp Dud in the house. How are you, sir? Yeah, Scorp, we got one married off, and really crazy about having a son-in-law, and he's a good one. So happy about that as well. What else we got going on? We got Yan in the house. We got Mark in the house. How's everybody? Yeah, we're it could be, is FSG wrapped up? We have people coming over. We're just gonna hang out a little bit and talk. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but yeah, we've got lots of people coming in. UNC Tar Heel Forever, FS Crofter. We got Jason. Howdy, everyone. Looks like we got a lot of people coming in. Scorp, I appreciate you dropping the link for me. That's great. And there's Farmer Ed. Can't stop up to 7 hours for people's driving tests and need some sleep. Oh, man. Well, hey, thanks for saying hi, Ed. Get some much needed rest, but it's good to see you. All right, guys. So we're on the No Man's Land that ArgZ and FSG made with their 30-plus episode ordeal. They have made that map, that save game, available for everybody, and kind of changed what I'm going to do. I was going to do a live stream. I mean, not a live stream. I was going to do a multiplayer server for it, but it's not the best map for it. And Mark Thor had a great idea. And so I'm going to share with you what that idea is. And then we'll get into it. Let's bring in let's bring the game into light here. Everybody see that? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a challenge where I'm going to do 5 live streams on this map and try to progress the farm along as best I can. We don't have all the rules fleshed out. One of the rules that I think we're going to abide by is we're not going to buy any new equipment. Now, I can see a reason for needing to lease equipment. You know, you need a tool and it doesn't exist. For example, I'm going to plant beets today. And somebody's going to have to harvest them. It's not going to be me. And they're going to need a beet harvester. We got the Farm Sim guy in the house. Enjoy the live stream as always, FSG. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you're up. You're excited about this, FSG. I am as well. So I'm going to do 5 live streams on this map, progress the farm along as best I can. I'm going to carve my name in the hillside next to FSG and ArgZ and save the game, and I'm going to pass it on to another YouTuber. And I think I know who that's going to be. I haven't formalized it with them, so I'll wait until I get the thumbs up. But hopefully by next live stream, I'll let you know who that's going to be. And so, yeah, and we'll just pass this along, see how many people can touch it and improve on it. So we can, you know, get a lot done, have a little fun, maybe leave some presents for the next person. Okay, Mark Thor says it's Mighty Mike. So it sounds like you've confirmed that with him, Mark. So I would imagine most of you know who Mighty Mike Farms is. He is going to take this over from me, and then he'll determine who is going to get it next. We got Big Sky Farms in the house. I got to catch up on chat, guys. We got Jason. We got Kurt. Hey, there's Nick Stegman. All right. We got Tanner in the house. And there's Black Book. How you doing, buddy? And I apologize if I missed people. We've got people joining quickly, and I think some may have scrolled off my page. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're on a new day. I made a list of what I want to get done. I've got some questions for you guys. So, you know, you guys can help out in what we do and all that. But one of the things I want to do is plant some beets. And it's not to be cruel. Because another one of my goals is I want to add at least one production factory to the map. And maybe we make that a rule that you get to put one production facility down. So I was thinking we could put down a sugar mill, and then we'll plant some beets, and then the beets can be used to make sugar, and they could also be used in the BGA, or you could just flat out sell them. But I think a neat thing would be to see how quickly we can get to cake, because cake is one of the more complicated things. farm some guy, you can see this getting out of hand and everyone's screwing each other over. It could come to that. We're a pretty high integrity group of guys, but it could happen. I'm gonna try to be nice about it, so to the extent that I can. And let me just make sure I haven't missed anybody else here. Okay, chicken tacos. Come on over, says Big Sky Farms. All right, that sounds good. Is that dinner? Jason said maybe each person could add a farm rule, possibly, if it doesn't get out of hand. But that's kind of where things sit. As I said, it's not completely fleshed out, but I think that would be a fun way to go. So one thing I noticed is we still have some things that are leased. And I don't want to just like send everything back, but we've got 2 of these. I think we're going to return one of these. Wow, they don't even have a value. That's interesting. Nothing has a value. Is that normal? Nothing has a value. Okay. And so let me show you where I want to put the beats down. We were working on this area here, this section 44, and we already plowed this section here. I thought we could go ahead and just make like about half of this beets, and then the other half we'll do, I don't know, we could do grass or something else. Making sure I don't get too behind in the chat here. This gear doesn't have value. Oh, of course, that's why. Thank you, Jason. I do want to get that returned, though. But I'm thinking we could put some beets here. We'll put something else here. And then I had a question for you guys, just in looking through this map and figuring out what I wanted to do. Let me get to the right screen. So over here, we have, I believe it's canola that's been planted. But if you look, there's no crop color coding here at all. You see, it's just all brown. But if we walk over there, we have canola growing. So I have seen this on my personal maps like once or twice. I don't know what causes it. I'm not sure how to fix it. If any of you guys know how to fix it, let me know. So I'm going to leave this alone for now until we can figure it out. If we can fix it so that it's growing again, that's awesome. If we have to plow it under and re-sow it, so be it. But anyway, that's kind of interesting. Canola is off, says Jason. Tell me more about that. Anyway, I'm showing you guys that, so if you have some theories as to why that's the case, we can get that taken care of. So let me go back into the leased equipment. I know we need to get rid of one of these. Which one's older? That one's older, so we'll return him. Just so we're not taking on more lease expense than we need to. I think everything else we just have one of. Yeah, everything else we just have one of. Scorp's dinner's lo mein and egg rolls. That sounds yummy. It's off on the map view. Yeah, it is definitely off. Hey, and there's Mark. Heathrenwaite. Good to see you, Mark. Nick says, look at your menu and map. Look at my menu and map. I just did. But, so, there's the map. There's no growth color. There's no soil composition. Well, hang on, let me turn these on. Oh, could it just be turned off? It's not turned off, because these are growing. So, I don't know. Not sure. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Turn on is the canola turned off? Oh, it's that simple. Oh. Yay. Okay, sorry. I'm an idiot. That's what it was. I didn't know that it was already turned off. Okay. All right. Thought it was a problem? It's not. We want to finish plowing. We want to plow this field over here. Show you where that is. Thank you, guys. I didn't realize that it was turned off. That was my oversight. So last live stream, we plowed this area here. We'll finish plowing that out. And oh, I didn't say this earlier, but this is gonna be my official second live stream. So the one we did prior is gonna count as the first one. Okay, let me go get in a tractor. Let's get our plow. And let's see, which one did we use last time? We used this one. There's Cranky. How are you, sir? Good to see you. I feel a little embarrassed that I had the canola turned off. Because I didn't turn it off, but I guess it was just turned off when the map was saved. And I didn't bother to check. Now, one thing I noticed with the list of mods, and I am going to say that a rule is, you know, you can't add more mods to this either. But I noticed that Courseplay is not in the mod list. And I considered adding it, but I thought I would ask you guys first. Is it fair to add Courseplay, or should we be forced to do it ourselves or just hire a worker? Let me know what you think. Okay, I'm going to line this up like that. And I'm going to use GPS. And we're going to set this to 180. Okay. Farm Sim Guy says, you think Courseplay is legit now, it's back to single player. Okay. I'm good with that, Farm Sim Guy. Let's see what other people say. I'll let you guys weigh in. And if that's the case, then I'll add it for the next stream. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. Well, let's start plowing. Make sure we're adding fields or creating fields. Okay. All right. Mark Thor says you vote FSG and ARGSY should be consulted on any new rules. You know, I think that's fair. If we're going to have, like, game officials, it should be the two of them if they want to take it on. What else? Andrew, you agree. Okay, they had two players, so therefore it would be like having an actual player on with you. Okay. Good, Nick. All right. I didn't want to just add it without seeing if you guys thought it was okay. You know that that GPS looks like it's a little bit wide. I've had, let me just make sure that the width is correct. I've had it be incorrect before. There, look at that, it changed. Okay, now we're good. Glad I caught that. Oh, it's gonna, whatever, that's fine. Let me make sure I didn't add an offset. Nope. Okay. So one thing I'm going to have to be mindful of is advancing to the next day as often as possible. A lot of times in my gameplay, I get a little lackadaisy and just like, I'll just, set the timer to 0.5 and get as much done as I want during the day. And then when I'm content, I'll advance to the next day. But I need to really keep things moving along. In fact, having said that, let me move us along a little bit, because that's how we're going to get these, progress these crops along and get things harvested quicker. Just reading chat here. Nick, you would say just one other helper. Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, there are 2 harvesters, and, without that rule, you could set up 2 harvesters on a course, and then run a grain cart, and you could get some serious work done. I don't know, just a thought. Okay, well, I didn't line that up very well, did I? I may go into landscape and kind of clean this up a little bit, because otherwise I think that's going to drive me a little crazy. So guys, give me some other ideas. Many of you are familiar with the map. We've got 4 more live streams to get stuff done. So I've told you just what I want to get done this live stream if possible, and then just in general. But love to hear some other ideas. And I better not read the chat just yet. Let me get up to... I'm free forming this field right now. Okay, that's plenty sharp. So Farm Sim Guy, you agree with Nick's rule, there should just be 1 other helper. I'm good with that. More animals? Okay. FSG, that's good. On another part of the map. Okay. Jason says, use gear, follow the farm story, use workers to sort the mundane stuff. That would move things along quicker, too. Now, this is going to be a lot of field to plow. Unfortunately, we don't have a very big plow. I'm gonna spend a good, I'll spend a good 20 minutes on this. In fact, I'm going to plow the other side of the field first, because that's where our beets are gonna go for sure. Because I want to get beets in the ground. Let's look at the map here. The calendar real quick. So beets, when can we plant? So we can plant beets. Today's the last day. So that's why I wanted to get something in the ground before we advance the day. So I'll get a strip there on the east side plowed. We'll get some beets in the ground. We'll make sure our animals are good, and then we'll advance the day. Let's see. Nick says it's only a fair rule considering it was just you and Argsy, so therefore, okay. Yep. So we'll make that a strict rule, is you can have only 1 helper at a time. Whether that's a hard worker you know, an AI or a course play guy. That's only fair, I think. All right, plowing away. So I was thinking about some short-term things that we could do that would help out. I know we've got a ton of eggs that we can sell. So we'll want to check the price. If we're at a peak price, then we'll cash as much of that in as we can, just to help out people. Hello, Grant. Good to see you. Welcome in. You're going to watch me plow here for a little while. Hope you don't mind. I actually quite enjoy tillage. It's not the most exciting thing to watch, but if I were a farmer in real life, I think I would really enjoy sitting in a tractor all day, just running a cultivator up and down a field. I think that would be very, very nice. Still would be a hard day's work, but I think I would enjoy that. Okay, I think I've got enough of a headland here. Farm Sim guy says, watch those chickens, they eat a whole heap of food. Yes, I know. In fact, FSG, the last live stream we did, we had to go buy a trailer full of barley to feed them before we advanced the day. And we may need to do that again, because I don't think we have anything to feed the chickens. So they're a little expensive to feed, but their eggs sure are worth a lot. Big Sky Farm says nothing like it. Okay. You speak from experience, I think, right? And then come home and play Farm Sim all night. Yeah. Saran, you got to get to bed. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. It was great to see you. Hope to see you again soon. And take care. Good night. I'm just going to look at our map. I want to see how things are working here. So if we can make, I'm thinking like maybe another 4 rows and just make the beets go all the way up and down. That way it's easy to harvest, but we still have plenty of room for lots of beets. I think that would be enough. I think there was a good amount said about the cause that our community friend Nick Stegman is getting together for Friday, raising money for cancer. And I wasn't in FSG's live stream the whole time, so I don't know how much was said, but if Nick, you, or someone else wants to drop a link in the chat or have one of the mods do it, one of the moderators do it, that would be great. So the event is this Friday, and it's going to be a live stream. I unfortunately am not going to be able to attend since I'm going to be doing wedding stuff because my daughter's getting married. I did post the donation link in my Discord, so I would say if you can attend the live stream, at least look for a way to donate some amount. Any amount helps. Nick's working on it. Okay. And actually, Nick, one of the moderators, if you want to grab that link that's in my Discord, you can post it. Oh, Cranky's got it. Thank you, sir. You are on top of things, as usual. So one question I had is, do we actually plant some grass? There is a lot of meadow grass on this map, so you don't really have to. But would that help, or would we be better off using any of our plowed fields for planting something other than grass? I really don't know. I couldn't really... I couldn't come up with something I felt good about, but let me know. Grass is one of those things that you can harvest many, many times. You can make some serious money off of it if you're making silage. But you can also just grab a mower and just start, you know, mowing the meadows. Your yield's not going to be wonderful, but you can. Mark says, sorry, emergency modding. Oh, are you, you got to head out, Mark? How are we looking? I'd say we're getting close. I'm not worried about plowing this whole field before we plant beets, because I don't think there's anything else that we can plant other than beets. So we could advance the day and then plow the rest of this later. Oh, you're just being distracted, Mark? Okay. Mark now serving 5432. Mark is in high demand for making mods. He's pretty good at it. All right. Maybe that's our last pass for beets. I think that's going to be more than enough real estate for planting beets. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. Although I think we've got autosave working for us, but I'm always in a habit of saving manually. And let's turn off our tractor. And then I wanted to clean up that field, just the edges of it, before we put the beet seeds in. So let's do that. We're gonna go here, here, and let's see, get oriented. Here we are. I get right at 360 if I can. That's pretty close. Okay, now I can use my keyboard and mouse to kind of clean up this edge, because that's a little close to that field, and then I want to separate this a little bit too. So let's go in, we'll do some painting, we'll paint some grass. Nick Stegman just joined my Discord. Okay. That's good. Farm sim guy. That was right. I think he might have joined. Did you join yesterday, Nick? I know he was newly joined and helping to get this done. All right, so here we go. That's nice. And get an edge here. Anybody else like really particular about how the edges of your fields look? It's not just me. All right. How's that? I'm okay with that. No, I'm not. We need just a little bit more, a little bit more barrier. And now I'm okay with it. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Mark, you like them perfect? Yep. I'm the same way. Okay. Let's go get some beets in the ground. We can, should we put some lime down? Yeah, we probably need to put some lime down, don't we? Rusty Money Gaming, how are you, buddy? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Last time I saw you, you were doing a live stream and then heading off to work. Are you at work now? Okay, if we were going to put lime down, how would that be delivered? I'm guessing it's going to be inside this shed here. You just stopped by office. Okay. Oh, you just stopped by the office for a minute. Okay. And Legion's here. Hey, buddy. You lurking in the background? Good to see you here. All right. I guess we can line with this. FSG, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Do we have something bigger than this to lime with? The Collectus cop batteries. Can we have a recap? Mark, if you want me to recap what we're doing here, I'd be happy to. So we are going to do a 5 live stream challenge. Rusty, you're all about challenges, so you'll be into this. We're gonna advance FSG and Argsy's farm as far as we can in those 5 live streams, and then we're gonna hand it off to another YouTube content provider. We're gonna hand it off to Mighty Mike. He's gonna try his hand at it, then he'll hand it off to somebody else. So we're just gonna keep doing that. Let's see. We want to get some lime. I think we make it somewhere, don't we? This is it? Okay. It's got a big spread. It does. We may have to fill it up a lot, but that's fine too. Where is that crusher? Where is that lime crusher? There it is. I see it. Oh, I got to empty the fertilizer. Oh, I do have a little bit in there, don't I? Thank you, Cranky. I think it's... There it is. All right. Uh-oh. Is it empty? I think our crusher's empty. Rats. Let me just double check, but it's looking empty. It's got stones. So what do we need? Maybe we just need to turn this thing on. I apologize, guys. I don't think I've used a stone crusher before. It just is stones. It says it has 1,000 liters. Oh, it's selling the lime. That's why. Well, we can change that to storing. But that's only going to give us 1,000. That's only going to give us 4,000. I don't think we're going to get it very quickly. Yeah, farm some guy is switched to selling. That's all right. We'll just have to go buy some. In the meantime, we'll get a little bit out of that. Oh, that was another question I had for everybody. Should we pick stones up off the field or not? That's one thing that ArgZ and FSG did not do, was pick stones. So there are lots of stones. So we could pick them up and make some money crushing it into lime, and then also using the lime. But on the other hand, that is a lot of time spent doing that. Let's see. We'll just hang on to him. Let's go get an ArgZ's tractor. FSG, I don't know if you saw the clip that I took out of yesterday's live stream, but I told everybody that when I got inside of ArgZ's tractor, it smelled like New Zealand, which is smelled like utopia and sheep. I also said that your tractor was filthy inside, and I had to scrub it clean. So, the good thing is lime is really cheap on this map. So, I guess we can just buy a whole trailer full of it. We don't need that much though, do we? Because then once we're done, we're gonna have to use this trailer for something else. It's full of lime. I guess we can just make a pile somewhere. You left it clean? I don't know. I mean, it was clean on the outside. It was really clean on the outside, but the inside, I don't know. You can't remember if the trailer... Oh, yeah, let's look at that, FSG. Maybe we can find out by going here. Yeah, it takes everything, looks like. Let me make sure I see lime. Oh. Maybe not. It does not take lime. Okay, it takes almost everything else, though. Okay, thanks for mentioning that, FSG. We will instead go buy some bags. It does take rocks. Yeah, that's what that was, wasn't it, Corp Nut? No worries. I'm gonna have a little bit of growing pains getting more intimate with this map. Let's see, we don't have any other receptacle for taking lime. So I guess we'll just buy some bags. Bags we have inside there are not lime. Let me get Put a fork on the front of this thing. Here it is. And let's get that little loader, which is, did I leave it in here? No. Where did I put you? We had it last time, didn't we? We were using it. So it can't be too far away. Funny to be on the side of ignoring... Am I ignoring FSG? Go get the rocks at the top of the map. The crusher is... Oh! Gotcha. Thank you, FSG. Get the rocks at the top of the map. When you say that there's rocks at the top of the map, what are you saying? There's a pile of rocks? Or get them off, pick them off the field? You're saying pick them off the field? You're glad other streamers... Oh, FSG, I'm so bad at getting lost in the chat. And then I'll come back to it. And then I just end up... I had I had two people in stitches because I was trying to decode what was going on in the chat yesterday. All right. There are some piles up there. Okay. That could be fun. So we're going to need... a set of forks. We'll get a bucket. Wow, this is hard. This is hard jumping into someone else's map and then, like, knowing what the right thing is to do. Like driving someone else's car, you know, where all the buttons are in different places, and how do you turn the windshield wipers on, and it's at least that bad. Okay. Let's get our... Let's get our trailer. Yep, somebody else bossed me around. I'm used to that, FSG. I'm much better at being told what to do than figuring out what to do. All right. Let's see, I'll put it over here. All right. Backseat drivers are the worst. I don't know. If you don't know where you're going, sometimes they're good to have around. Okay, and so FSG, you may have to guide me. You said at the top of the map, so I'm just going to start driving to the top of the map. Is it at the end of this road? Don't forget the weight. Legion, thanks for saying that. Because rocks are heavy. Do I have a weight? I don't. Oh, it's on the other tractor. Let's go get it. All right. Let's see. I don't think there's another weight, is there? Is there just one? And where did I put my tractor? I put it right here. Oh, there's that low loader over by the chickens. I remember now, because we sold some eggs right there at the end. Head up the way you were going and then turn right at the top. Got it. I'm kind of trying to be quick about things because, yeah, I realize that, you know, we have a limited amount of time. But at the same time, I don't want to, like, screw up royally, and I feel like I'm running a little too hot and fast here. I need to kind of calm down and bring it down a notch. Don't make some like royal mess up. Okay. And then we should be able to hook into this trailer. Yep. Plan the work, work the plan. That's it, Legion. My dad said that to me my entire life. Plan your work and work your plan. He was an electrical engineer and had an engineering mind, and that's how I was raised. Of course, I have an engineering mind as well. Okay. There's Big A. Howdy, Big A. All right, so I'm here and then take a right, FSG, you said? What are we going to find? I might need to change the trailer to stone hauling. Oh, okay. I'll give it a go. If we need to change it, we will. Keep going, okay? This is kind of fun, guys. I'm getting a kick out of this. Left front. Where we cleared the trees. Where was that? Over here, maybe? There's a pile of something. Here they are. There it is. So I just remembered we do have the Terra farm on this bucket. I mean, we could basically create our own rocks, couldn't we? All right, let's see if we can put rocks in here. Let's see if this will take a stone. Doesn't look like it's gonna take it. Nope. Cannot be performed here. Yep. So you were right, FSG. We have to configure that trailer for stones. So we will take it back to the workshop. They process quick in the crusher. Okay. Skip fast forward an hour and you'll have more. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, good. And once we've got plenty, we'll turn it back to selling. And I know they pay pretty well too. And when we come back, we'll go ahead and throw this bucket in the crusher just to get it started. All right, how are we doing on time? We're not quite an hour in. Okay. So I think we'll get our beets planted. I think we'll get our lime. We'll get our lime on the ground, and then we'll see if we have time to do anything else. I hope we will. Whoops. What am I doing? Oh, I got to select the tractor or the forks. Nope. We have a conflict. We may have a conflict. Let me drop. You drop the trailer. Now let's try. There we go. Yeah, there's a conflict with that trailer. All right, I can hear it crushing away. All right, let's go configure our trailer. We have the tools and we have the plan. We planned our work, now we're going to work our plan. So I always spoil myself because I have that mod where you can just come alongside it and hit N, and then you can customize, sell, whatever. Basically, it's like workshop wherever you go. I missed that. Okay, so we'll go here, we'll customize, and so there's stones right there, 8,500 stones. We got wood, we got silage. Cool. Okay. Yeah, the mobile workshop mod, is that what it is, Scorp? Yep, that's like an essential mod for me. Did I turn off selling? I'm pretty sure I did, FSG, but I'll double check. Yeah, we're storing now. Whoops. Need to reattach. Whoops. I hate it when that happens. Let's see if we can make that not happen. There we go. You use it a lot now, Cranky? Yeah, I use it all the time. All the time. So every bucket load, which is 1,000 liters, will make 4,000 liters of lime. Let's see, where do I want to put this? I'll put it right there. So it's not even really going to take that much of these stones. FSG, I'm glad you remembered you've got a pile of stones here. That just saved us a lot of money. It's good to have the expert in the chat. You know, maybe we can have Argsy in the chat for some of these too. FSG, you don't have to be here for every one. Unless you want to be, we'd love to have you. So one reason I'm live streaming right now, because I don't normally live stream on Wednesdays, is because I am going to be out of pocket all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and probably Thursday too. So there's the slightest of chances I may live stream tomorrow, but if it is, it's just going to be completely impromptu. Most likely we'll do our third live stream on Monday afternoon. Because my older daughter, who has joined us down here from St. Louis, is going to be staying with me, and so we are going to spend some much needed time together tomorrow and also Sunday. Oh, Argsy is here? There he is! Were you lurking in the back, Argsy? Yeah, you were on mute. Okay, well, cool. Hey, we got both, like, creators of this map in the chat. That's awesome. Well, Argsy, I'm glad you were listening, so I guess I don't have to, like, repeat things. And I have already embarrassed myself royally by thinking something was wrong with the map when I just had the canola turned off in the PDA. Let's see. That was like 4 or 5. So we're going to be able to get at least 3 more. I really like both of these tractors, FSG and RZ. I've used both before. Just the controls on them are good. I think these are both in-game tractors, right? And I like that you have the extra long front loader arms, Argsy, on this. Comes in handy when you're trying to stick a silage bale in an animal mixer. St. Louis is almost your neck of the woods, Big A. Oh, how about that? Okay. Yeah, she moved there not quite a year ago. And she likes it. You love the shenanigans? Thank you, Corpnut. It does make good entertainment, doesn't it? If I did everything right, that could get a little boring and obnoxious. Okay, I think we've got maybe 1.5 to go. Still going. All right. Well, I'm going to completely fill this up. And that way we'll have more than enough lime. Whatever's left, we can either hold it there for when we need more lime, or we can start selling it. You drove through St. Louis all the time when you were OTR. Okay. My brother used to live there. He lived there briefly. He did, he's a doctor, and he did his residency there. So we went and visited him. Okay, that is full. And yeah, it's a nice city. All right, we'll get a scoop of that, and then let's head back to the crusher. Back to the head to the crusher. Been to all lower 48 in a semi. It took 10 years, but you did that plus 4 provinces in Canada. Awesome. Wow. You've been everywhere, man. You like it better here, Scorp? You know I do too. All right, guys, we're in the rock crushing business now, and let's go. As soon as we empty this, we'll go check the other end. Whoops. Go check the other end and see if we have enough lime to. Oh yeah, I have to drop my trailer because of the keybind conflict. Now we're good. Uh-oh, I got some on the ground. Dang it. I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. All right. Yeah, that's keybind problems again. All right. You love it there, Corpnut? 4 daughters and 16 grandkids and 4 great... Wow, yeah, you are busy. I'm surprised you're able to watch a live stream with us as much as you do. Let's see. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at production real quick. Where's that little there's a little icon. There it is. So, it says we still have 0. Do I have it turned on? No, I don't. I thought I did. Okay. I have it on storing, but I didn't turn it on. Okay, well, now it's making it, and it looks like it's making it pretty quick. Oh, gosh, yeah. We're going to have lots of lime before we even get over there to pick it up. Okay. Well, another oversight of mine. That keybind is killing me. conflict. All right, let's lime up. Time to throw some lime out on the ground. And we'll at least keep things somewhat tidy. We can at least get through here. Here we go. And nope. Close that up and drop you off. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna need the McCormick core. Next thing. How are we doing on chat? Man, I've been ignoring it. They live in Portland. Okay. You guys telling me it's not active? Thank you. You never came across that conflict. Okay. You were always the trailer guy in the red tractor. Yeah, the bucket, tilting the bucket and dropping the flaps on that stone trailer was the conflict. Manageable, though. Okay. Now we got it. So there's all 4,000. Awesome. So even though I forgot to turn it on, we still have plenty. Oh, I need to get the weight back on the front of this tractor. We're going to do wheelies everywhere, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, my front end is floating. Look at this. All right. All right. Let's get you out of the way. Let's put you over here for now. So has anyone been thinking about what else we should do? Besides planting some beets, what do we want to plant in the other half of that field that I have not fully plowed yet? I think the span on this is like, wow, my front end is still floating quite a bit. Because lime is heavy. Oh, I can almost reach that full length. I'm like just off, but that's okay. What production needs stuff? We'll definitely look at that. I'm imagining we'll need to look at our chickens. If I remember correctly, I think our sheep might need some food. And then I'm trying to remember what other production stuff we might have running. Don't remember. We will take a look at that. Oh, show. There's a chance we may get this in one shot. Let me reduce our, I think it's Control Z. Yep. Let's make that small. We'll just get this one little strip here. See if this takes us all the way down. Might. No, no way. Not a chance. Did I raise the weight? Yeah, it's raised. Another 4,000. Yeah, that lime is so heavy, you can see that front end is almost floating. Really could use a little bit more weight on the front. Corp nut I do forget sometimes as well. And I'll wonder, why am I going so slow? It's almost like I'm dragging something. And then I look and my weight's dragging across the ground while I'm just spilling stuff everywhere, wasting it. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and make this full size. Know how to do it on the keyboard. Whoops. There we go. Back up. You love the way the tractor sank down when the line was added. Me too. I love that little piece of realism. And the front end gets real slippy and kind of out of control. It's pretty real. Feels real. Alright, then we'll get this little bitty piece, and then we can start putting feeds in the ground finally. And then we can take care of plowing the rest of this the next day. Okay. I'm gonna reset that. Let's go get the planter. Got about 30% left of lime. That's fine. So if you haven't yet, would appreciate it if you'd hit that like button. My channel is still pretty new, so it really helps to get the word out. And the best thing you can do is to hit that like button and then subscribe also. Hit the notification button, and then you'll know next time I go live and when I release videos. Go live usually twice a week, and usually make 1 to 2 videos per week. Okay, so if we want to spread the love between the tractors, we'll use Argsy's tractor for the planter. What happened? I plowed up your grass? I did, Argsy. We're gonna do something different with it. I'm gonna take the weight off of here because we're probably gonna need it. Although, hold on, let's get sequence of events correct. Order of operations. I'm gonna drop the spreader first so I don't do a wheelie. Actually, since Argsy's still here, let's get a drink from the water fountain. Mark, I shared with Argsy and FSG on Discord what we were planning to do, and they gave us an enthusiastic thumbs up, so they know what the general plan is. So I think the cool thing is, because we had grass, which had one plow state, and then we plowed grass into the ground, I think we already have like a double fertilizer state. So that's going to give us free fertilizer for this as well. So we basically got free. I can't talk and drive at the same time. We got free lime and free fertilizer. And we've got some seed, I saw. So I think we're set. Let's drop our weight. Warning FSG, watch the caps, please. Yes. That'll get you booted out of here. Lickety split, FSG. Yes, you did clean the episode, last episode. I gave you credit for that, FSG. What I was giving you grief over was how filthy it was on the inside. Let's see. We'll just tab over. Okay, let's go find a planter. Is it inside? Is that it? Yep, that's it. Good. Well. Yep. There it goes. All right, let's go get the planter. How are we doing on time? It's 14:12 in game. I think we'll be all right. Let's see. There's the pull side. At least I got the Kiwi bit right this time. Mom and Dad are fighting again. So, Argsy and FSG, is it true that the two of you are like doing a complete personality switch? And Argsy's going to be the slob and FSG's going to be the neat freak? Because that seems to be the case from your first episode. If that's true, I think it's brilliant. Did I say that? Come on. Oh, do I really need that? I don't think I need that weight, do I? Yeah, I might. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. All right, let's go get our seed. Scott was listing all the stuff he was finding in all the compartments. I didn't, Argsy, but I should have. That would have been even more fun. Well, there wasn't anything that I would like consider a biohazard, you know, that I had to handle. So that's good. All right, let's get the lid off of this. And I think our seeds are, yep, they're right there. I probably could have filled from outside the warehouse through the wall. And this will hold fertilizer, but I'm pretty positive we don't need it. I'm going to just double check, make sure what I said is true. Yeah, look at that. See? We've got everything double fertilized already. Bueno. All right. And this won't take long, guys. What are those wet balloons for? Wet balloons? Caught Argsy and a sheep. Oh, I gotta catch up. There's some good stuff here. Glad you didn't do a DNA test. Yeah, that would have been a little too intrusive. Did I tell you I saw April post one of those Tinder links on another stream? Got Argsy and a sheep in there one day. Oh boy, what were those whips? This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm gonna go back and watch this live stream, and I'm gonna make sure I get to read these all over again. All right, we're gonna unfold the cedar. What? Oh, I gotta detach it first. That's correct. Which is this side. Okay. I was thinking it was the one that helicopters, but that's not. That's the Kinsey one that does that. Okay. So, Argsy, and FSG, I do have some whiskey here. Well, it's actually bourbon. Heavily watered down. Cheers. Let's set up GPS. What am I planting? I'm planting beets. Thank you for the cue. Let's set up a course. Whoops. This one. Turn on GPS. Bring up the menu. Set the width. Set the course for 180. Speaking of sheep, can you go over and say hi to Dolly for you? She's the blonde one. Okay, with the big... What are those? Are those melons? And nice personality? I'll just look for the one that has like that longing look. And I will say hi. But that's all I'm doing. Let's see, are we not? I don't think we're lined up very well. Oh, I need to, do I need to fold this up further? Yeah, I do. I need to fold this up further. How do I do that? Isn't there a way to get rid of this front part? It has been forever since I've used this one. You're not old enough for this stream. What am I doing wrong, guys? There is a way to either take that off or fold it. If I do unfold... Oh, it's lowered. I need to unlower it first. All right, we'll do that first. There it goes. Now I got it. I just did the wrong order. Now I can lower it. Now I can turn that on. Let's see if that does something now. I need to turn it on probably. Yep. All right, I think we're good now. There we are. I got it, Argsy, thanks. Folding from memory. I did it with the controller. I didn't look to see what the keyboard setting was. Sugar baits. So Argsy, what I said is I'm planting these because I would like one of the objectives, overall objectives, to be to make cake, and so I'm planting beets so that someone can make sugar. And I made a nice long straight line so it's really easy to harvest. They can just put it on spiral. But you know, if you want to call it, you know, leaving a landmine for whoever, it may not even be Mighty Mike. It's going to be whoever has to harvest these, and so be it. But my story is, I have the greater good in mind. Looks like I got lots of rocks. Yeah, there are rocks everywhere. I asked you at the beginning of the stream if we should pick them up. I'm thinking no. We have piles of rocks already. We'll just repair the equipment as we go. All right, guys, I gotta take a bio break. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn around, set it on the next row, hit cruise control, and I'm gonna see how fast I can pee and get back here. I think I can do it. If not, then oh well. All right, I'll be right back. How about that timing? All right. Mark says, I think if you do anything like that, it's okay if you have fair reason. Yeah, it's fair reason. I'm not trying to be like subversive or anything like that. How about each new farmer should add 1 production point? Yeah, I like that idea, RJ. I think that came up. I might have even brought that up. But yeah, I think each person should have 1 production point. And then, so I'll add the sugar mill. Someone else can add the grain mill, the flour mill, and so on. The dairy. We'll need a dairy. And if I'd got my GPS... Oh, ran out of seed. Is that what I did? No. Didn't run out of seed. What did I do? Did I wash my hands? I'm not saying, Mark. Did I just hit a button or something? I guess I think I accidentally hit a button. I accidentally turned it off. Too much water in the bourbon. I've had one sip, Cranky. No, it's about 65% water. But I had a whole glass of tea, which is why I had to take the bio break. Just found some pics of your Freightliner. Oh, cool. Very cool. Corbin, post those on the Discord so we can all take a look at them. All right, guys, I think that's it. We'll check on our animals, make sure we don't kill them off, because we need to get them healthy. As much as Argsy loves sheep, they're not in the best of health. All right, we're going to fold the cedar. There we go. Drop it. You hauled 71,000 pounds with it. Wow. FSG, you need to head to your bed. Yeah, you do. It's super late. Thanks for hanging out with us, FSG. That was awesome. For gracing us with your presence after such a long day. We'll see you next time. Take care, buddy. You found counting sheep helps. Counting nothing else. Letting the two of you loose and chat at the same time is just priceless. All right, and we've got about a third of our seed left, which is awesome. Now, if I really wanted to be mean, I could plant potatoes. And my justification would be that there is a potato processing plant, and we need to populate it, but I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't wish potatoes on someone else, especially when this farm's not even really equipped for it. All right, let's save what we got, and then let's check on our animals. Oh boy. Fun times. Okay, animals. Let's see how things are looking. So cattle are in desperate need of some food, plenty of water. Okay, so we're feeding cows. Again, sheep are desperately low on food. So, well, take it back. Sheep are in pretty good health, Argsy, but they are low on food. And these are in good health too. Okay, good, but they need food and water. All right, so we're going to spend a good amount of time. And then our chickens, they go through this really quick. So we're probably going to need to go buy some more feed for them. That's going to keep us busy. Also, the egg production area is almost full. We need to go clear that. So that's probably going to be the rest of our stream time is taking care of animals. But that's okay. Hopefully we can get all that done so we can advance to the next day. If we have any time left, we will. You know, I don't have to keep this at 2 hours. They just said 5 live streams. So, you know, can we do a 3-hour live stream? I might. I don't know. Depends if I feel like it. I'm up to it. Okay, where are we going to start? Let's start with chickens. I don't think we have any feed, but I'm going to just double check. Nothing here. So we're going to go buy an entire trailer full of chicken feed. So we'll need to configure our trailer again. Boy, it'd be nice to have another trailer. That would just be convenience, because this trailer is pretty stinking versatile. It's just about the right size for this farm too, to be honest. Well, I'm just off, aren't I? There we go. All right, we'll come over here. So, Arksy, I've always wanted to ask you, you being an architect, what, I know you can't tell us a lot, but what kind of project are you working on these days? Is it a residence or a church or a school? Trying to remember if we had it this. No, we had it full size. We had it this 18,000. And we'll just get that much in chicken feed, and I don't think all of it will go into the hen house, but we'll put the rest in the silo because we'll need it later. All of the above. You have mostly housing. Okay, also doing some work at a church, school, bowling alley. Wow, so those are like, I remember you mentioning those, but those are all like concurrent projects. I guess they take a while, so it's not just like you do one and then another. That makes sense. I admire architects. When I was at the University of Texas, my first roommate, he wanted to be an architecture major at the University of Texas. And believe it or not, he did not qualify to get into their school, to the architecture school. Apparently, architecture is like, UT has like one of the top architecture schools in the United States. So it's very difficult to get in. He ended up going in, believe it or not, he got in as a structural engineer. So he actually went to engineering school. He could get in engineering school, he couldn't get into architecture school. But he went on to be a successful architect anyway. 45 current projects, my goodness. And CorpNut, you posted the pics, awesome, cool. When I was in the semiconductor industry, I did all kinds of projects. I would do development projects where the microchip or the computer was going into an automobile. Those projects take about 4 years, and it's simply because you're working with an automotive maker. They're tremendously slow. They have to qualify everything. Everything's tested because safety is so important. But I also had some projects that were like 3 months. Like we made a back in the days when closed caption TV first went into TVs and was a federal requirement here in the US. We made a chip in 3 months that added closed caption capability to a TV, to the TV controller. We're doing barley, yes. And yeah, that was a 3-month project. So it was all over the place. But I really liked the diversity. My very first product as a computer engineer was the controller chip that went into the airbag module of a Ford Taurus. Corbin says your dad was a civil engineer. Okay, with the USFS designed logging roads. Wow. And your grandpa actually built some of them. Cool. It's a mod on ATS. Oh, cool, Corpnut. I'm not an ATS person, so I'll leave that to you and Cranky. All right, chickens, we're coming. Guys, remind me to clear the eggs from the output area so we don't miss out on eggs. There it is. That trigger is really small. Argsy, I had Mark Thor modify this in-house for me when we put it down on Greystone. He made all the triggers bigger. He put the egg outputs outside. It's a whole lot easier to pick them up. And that's working well. Another Mark Thor special. Oh, let's see. Oh, we didn't quite get all that in there. Okay, cool. Let's put the rest in the silo. So we know our chickens will be fine. They don't need water. Let's go check out the sheep. Am I allowed to swap it? Mark, are you talking to me? And if so, what is it? Now, this will hold straw and such, but I think our Argsy got to dip out. All right. Well, hey, we'll let you get some work done. Really appreciate you hanging out with us, Argsy. That was quite a treat. Both you and FSG in the chat at the same time was gold. That was so fun. You take care. Have a great rest of your day. So I think these will hold more. So we'll use these. It's up to Argsy FSG. The chicken. Oh, the chicken barn. Swap it out. Oh, no. We'll keep what we have. I think that's only fair. Right or wrong, you know, unless something's just so broke that we can't use it, I think we had to leave everything the same. All right, so we want to fill. We got hay, straw. We got hay and straw. So I guess we'll do hay. I have not looked at this, but I think it would be worth looking into. And that is, if we have full animal pens and mature animals that are in good health, maybe we should sell a few. We have an animal trailer. That'll just give us extra revenue and allow things to progress further, faster. Well, that was bad alignment. There it is. Oh, well, they didn't need that much. So I guess the sheep pens don't hold that much food, because it said they were completely out. Now, I have used these sheep pens before. These are the ones, the Elk Mountain sheep pens. And I remember that, yeah, they don't hold that much. In fact, when I used them in my own play, I actually expanded the capacity of that because it got kind of annoying to feed them like every other day. We need to sell. If we need to sell them, do it. Okay, I need to sell them. Okay. And big aces go for it. Okay. Wouldn't it be cool if we had just enough hay to make into TMR, but we don't. Let's go. Let's feed the cows. Oh, hold on. This isn't where we dump it. It's over here. We're going to dump this so that we can get the right amount. Now, if I'm do this, I'm quick on the trigger, maybe. I can stop this at around 40%. Around there. Whoops. There it is. Nope. I'm not doing it right. Well, I didn't hit the right button and got dropped all of it. That's fine. Let's go get exactly what we need. All right. Oh, this is not the mixer. We need to do the mixer. Do we have a mixer? We do have a mixer. We leased one, guys. So let's go get it. Okay, so last night I was like, the whole George thing, I was like clueless, like, who's George? You guys are referring to me, so I get it now. So you can call me George when I act stupid. Where's the mixer? I'm gonna guess it's over by the cows. Got a broad view here, so we should be able to find it. Yep, I see it. Haven't forgot, we need to get the eggs. All right. Got the right equipment now. I wonder what's in here. Is there anything in... I'm not going to worry about it. I don't think there's anything in there that... because that's a multi-fruit silo, I believe. But I think all the hay and silage and such, all the hay and straw would be here. Got it. Oh, so there's a little bit of TMR in here already. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. This will be a little bit tricky, but I think I can do it. Let's see. Start with the hay. No, we'll start with the straw. No. Yes, we'll start with the straw. And it's quick on the trigger. I think we're good. Let's go. Let's go hay now. Hay now. We're at 50%. We can go a little bit more. That's good. I think we got it. I hope we got it. It's gonna be close. Now, we have bales of silage and we have loose silage. Let's go do our loose silage. Hopefully we have an auger over here still. Hey, Chinook! Welcome in, buddy. Good to have you here. I'm on the wrong side. So Chinook, I can't remember if you were reading the Discord chat this morning, but long story short, Fusion Simulation was able to take the save game and the mod files for this map, put it in an iTrada server, and he got it going first time. So I think what that tells me is I did something maybe with my game save. I don't know. I don't even know what could have gone wrong, but so that's part of the story. The other thing is we decided that putting this game on a multiplayer server didn't make sense. And I guess the serendipity is we now have this really cool challenge that we're going to do. I'm going to work this map for 5 live streams and hand it off to Mighty Mike Farms. And then he's going to do the same and hand it off to somebody else. And we're just going to do that. See how far we can progress it. Is that all? Okay, we need to tend to the belt here. I'll just need to turn it on and hit the let's see. Should be able to, shouldn't it just say start? Turn on conveyor belt. There it is. There we go. Big Skype arms, you're funny. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. All right, we have TMR, guys. Just looking at our lettuce. Ooh, we have a lot of lettuce over there. We could sell some of that. Whoops. I love this Elk Mountain Farms cow pen too. What side are we dumping on? Does it only dump on one side, or can we change it? Turn on mixer wagon. Okay. I don't know that I needed to do that, but I think I just need to get closer to this side. Yep, there it is. We just need to go a little bit more left. All that glitters is gold. So I need to keep in mind that the goal is for us to advance the day. I don't want to get too caught up. We've got to get our animals set, make sure our production output areas are clear enough so that they don't overflow, and we're going to advance the day. And it is, so we've almost been going 2 hours, so I'm still good. Oh wow, did we fill up the cattle? Hold on. This has a really small capacity as well, if I remember correctly. Okay, we're full. Water's good. Someone needed water. It was the sheep, wasn't it? Yeah, sheep need water. That's a good way to kill sheep off. Argsy would never forget us if we killed off Dolly. Oh, I hate this collision thing. Collision camera. Stop it. Stop it. There. I may add that mod in just because we've got people trying to do live streams and it is annoying to everybody. Come on, Scott. There we go. Okay. Actually, this was on the other side. I'll put it on the other side. And then we'll go get the water tank. Yeah, it makes me sick too. It's just like, whoa, in and out. I don't know why that's the default for the game. Why would that ever be desirable over it not correcting, you know? You can always move your camera manually. Anyway. That's one of those things I've never understood about the game. Come on, Scott. All right, let's fill it up. There we go. I'm preaching to the choir. I agree, Mark. Yeah, some quality of life mods definitely make sense. It doesn't affect the gameplay, and if it improves the quality of the game and, you know, makes it easier to watch, I don't think anyone's gonna have a problem with that. Okay, since we're here, we'll just go ahead and make sure the cows have plenty of water. I think they were mostly full, but I think we could top it off. Oh wow, they needed more than I thought. All right, let's take care of these sheep. The trigger on the squatter's a little weird, and then we can't really back up this trailer very well, so we'll come at it in a weird angle. Okay, that wasn't much. I think it's the other sheep pen that was almost out of water. Your ducks jumped from 11th in the nation to 9th. You're kidding. Oh, you beat Cal? Wow. Corbett, that's awesome. If you guys can hold that, you're going to have definitely like major bowl opportunity. And, you know, if you can get better, maybe you can get you a playoff spot. Well, you know, never say never. Oh, I didn't come at this right. Can I hit a trigger this way? Probably not. Oh, I did. Awesome. So you're 8th. Okay, cool. All right, so that should be our sheep and cattle and chickens all looking good. We got water. We got, yep, milk's fine. Wool's fine. Water. Yep. And then these guys looks awesome. Chickens. We need to go clear the eggs, and I think we're gonna go sell some. We have a monstrous pile of eggs, and let's see what the pricing of them is. If it's really, really good, maybe we go sell, you know, as much as we care to. So, Mark Hathornwade, I don't think you're in the chat anymore. I considered putting in your mod to make things easier, but I didn't, and it was just kind of like, don't want to add unnecessary mods, you know, but maybe we do, because it's a quality of life mod. I think it'd be all right. So I think I'm going to add that one as well, unless somebody has a problem with that. Hey, the crew. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome in. We are getting things done here, and I need to remember what I'm doing again. We are looking at egg prices. So it is currently April, and April is not a great price for eggs. All right, we'll just sell what we need to. And if I remember correctly, our trailer is not an auto load trailer, which that, as it should be, but that means that you get to watch me use the front loader. So I'll just say it could be, I'll either impress you or entertain you. We'll see. We'll see which one. Oh, let's check the water level of our lettuce. If they need it, that's an easy fix. Here we are. They have plenty of water. Plenty of water. Good. Let's get a little bit more interesting view than just a top-down bird's eye view. All right. We're gonna get the low loader. It's over by the chickens already, so that's good. Oh, but we're gonna need Argsy's tractor because he has the front loader. So we will put you away. Don't you guys love how I triggered FSG when I washed his tractor again? And he had to get all defensive saying that he had already cleaned it. All right. Oh, the forklift, Cranky. I forgot about the forklift. That's right. They went and invested in a forklift. Thank you so much. Cranky, where would I be without you? Not in a good situation, that's for sure. Oh yeah, this is electric, I guess, right? There we go. We just have to wait a while. Oh, does this have crab steering? Oh no, we're just dragging. We're dragging. There we are. Now we're good. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a lot easier to use than the front loader on the tractor. It's a drone and follow me mode. Yeah, it is, Corpnut. That was it. Forklift by the sheep. Yep. Got it. Okay. Can I do this in first person? Not really. Because I need to see our spacing of our forks, which I think I need to widen, which is like that. All right, let's see what we can do. And let's see, I think, yep, the output's over here. So this is, all right, I just broke some eggs. All right, let's get this lined up. Sorry, I don't want to make you guys sick. How are we looking? I think that's gonna get us there. I think that'll do it. There, maybe like that. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Let me look at it this way, where I have a little more room. Okay, I've got a little bit of a down angle. There. Now, can I get... Am I asking too much if I can grab both of these? Because wouldn't that be fun and cool? Maybe. Well, I don't think it's going to work for me. I'm asking too much, aren't I? I am. That's fine. Okay. Forklift will take four vertically. Yeah, I think it will too. I'm gonna get these two, and put them on. All right, I broke some more eggs. So this is why I had Mark change the production output to outside, because although this is kind of cool and realistic, it you know, it's cool for like the first 2 times you do it, and then it's a pain in the butt. Almost got it. I think it would be a cool job to be a forklift driver. I've never done it before. So I haven't shared this with anybody, but most of you know that I've retired from my career. I have since become bored, and I decided that with the seasons coming up, that I would just take a part-time seasonal job. So I am looking for one right now. So maybe almost had it. So that'll be fun. It'll keep me on my toes, give me something to do besides playing farm sim, but I'm certainly gonna keep doing that. Is that gonna do it? Got it. All right. Run over them to get omelets. That's an easy way to make omelets. Hey, we're trying to be real here. Trying to be real here, Mark. All right, I'm gonna get these out of the way, and okay, go slow. And I'm gonna put these outside, and then let's go get the trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and get the forks on this anyway, just in case we need them. Where did I put the forks? Where are the forks? Oh, here they are. We got it. Oh, sorry about that. And I'm just gonna get set up in it just in case we need this. And then we'll go get the low loader. Mark, you out of here? Oh, it's a different Mark. Which Mark is Night Mark? See ya, Mark. Okay. Smash the left button. Oh, there's Mark Haythorne. Wait, how you doing, buddy? You have to go to bed. Okay, I figured there was two Marks in the going on here. Trying to get everything off your laptop onto a new PC. Oh, cool. Oh, that's right. You've got a new PC. I want to hear more about it. Maybe you can give us like maybe you can drop the specs on us in the Discord or something. I'd be curious to see what monster you've built. I really should extend the trail back around here because I keep wanting to go back here. Although I shouldn't have. I should have turned. Okay. There we are. Oh, I can't have this weight because that's a 3-point hookup. I'll drop the weight here. I think we'll be okay. I don't even think we're going to need to use the forks on this tractor. Eggs aren't super heavy, so I think we'll be fine. Well, one way or another. Just doing a time check, so 9:07. So I think what we'll do, guys, we'll sell a load of eggs. We'll advance the day, and then I think we'll call it a night, and that will complete our second live stream. And then as soon as I can, we will jump back in here for our next installment. Okay, so we can't reach all the way across, but that's okay. Not used to this forklift. I think we got it. We got it. All right. Basically a GTX 3070 Ti. You mean an RTX? Intel i7 1270KF. Wow. Wow, that's a nice one, Mark. That's nicer than what I have. Not far off. I've got a 3060 Ti and an i7 126 something. So I can tell you, I love my PC. It's more than enough to handle this game. So I think you're gonna have no problems. I'm having problems, guys. Got a little disoriented there. Okay, let's clean these off, and then I think that's all. I'm not gonna do like a huge load because, as I said, the egg prices aren't wonderful. But it would be nice to sell something. I'm either getting lucky or I'm getting good at this. I think it's the former. I'll check the chat here in just a second, guys. I'm in deep concentration mode right now. I had it and then I got out of alignment. There we go. We got it, guys. Almost there. Got it. It is RTX. Yeah, I figured it was that. Hey, it's Still Horse. How you doing, buddy? I'm so glad you could catch us in the live stream. We won't be too much longer, but just to fill you in, what's going on, Steel? What was going to be a multiplayer server of this map has become a YouTuber challenge. So I'm going to commit 5 live streams to advancing this farm as best I can, and then I'm going to hand it off to Mighty Mike Farms. Then he's going to do the same, and then he will hand it off, and so on and so on. And we'll see how far we can take it. So we can thank Mark Thor for that idea. He kind of was the genesis of that idea. And I wish I'd said this way sooner when there were more people in the chat, because I know a lot of people have gone to bed. I still intend to have a multiplayer server and make it available to all of us people here. And it's going to be a cross-play map. And that's really all I know. I can't tell you exactly when I'm going to have that, but I'm working on it. So stay tuned. That'll be coming. All right. You had a few things. Hey, no reason to apologize, Steel Horse. Life is way more important than this. So that's what's going on, Steel. And then what we did in this live stream. This is our second live stream of 5. This will be timely. we plowed this big field here. Actually, it's kind of like 1.5 fields. And in this part that I'm about to get to, right here, we put in beets. Not to be mean, but so that we can make sugar. Because we are going to add a sugar mill ultimately. And hopefully each YouTuber can add a production factory each time. And I would love for the goal to be to make cake. So I'm kind of handling the sugar portion. And look at that, it's like sunset here in the game. Timing's kind of working out for us. And we've been playing for 2 hours and 16 minutes. This is working out. And Mark, I don't know if you heard me, but I'm gonna add your mod to this. We decided that quality of life mods were okay to add. So I'm gonna add your stock check mod. I'll have that in place for next stream. Not almost 20 grand, guys. Not bad. And that's not even the best price that we could have got. All right. Well, it's been a great day. We had a really good live stream with FSG. And then we got to kick off this challenge, which I'm super excited about. And then we, Steel Horse, we had FSG and Argsy in the chat. And let me just say, it was beyond hilarious. So I recommend you go give YouTube a couple hours to knit the chat into the replay. And then you gotta go watch the replay, because it's pretty good stuff. Is there a very red tinge on everything? Yeah, there is still, Horse. It's because it is dusk. And it is also time for us to say goodbye. Let me just park this up. Yeah, because in game it's after 7 p.m. So it's gonna be getting super dark. Okay, I'm gonna save the game. Oh, it saved for us. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us today. Had so much fun. I said this earlier, there's the slightest of chances I'll live stream tomorrow, but more than likely it will be Monday before you see me again. But we will hit it pretty hard and fast. Monday, we'll try to get through our 5 live streams as soon as possible. We'll get this handed off to Mighty Mike and see what he can do with it. Until then, you guys take care.